ice. That nigga mean, switch it up. That nigga raw. That nigga green.
I'm gonna make a video that is just, the main purpose of it is just to get the sour taste out of everybody's mouth, because we all know how bitter the season ended. But I'm gonna let y'all know that there is hope for next season, and we are going to have an amazing season next season. So I'm here to assure you guys and tell you reasons as to why we should be excited for how next season is going to go. I would start this video off number one being the draft, but I mean, we don't have that many good draft picks. I know we have a second round this year, but last year we did trade our first round pick to the Green Bay Packers to trade up and take Marcus Davenport. Marcus Davenport is one of the reasons we should be excited this year. And just hold on, I got some stuff for y'all. So the first reason I think we should be excited is the return of Patrick Robinson. Now, I know all season it felt like we were missing one piece in the secondary, and that was usually for the first, inconsistent. PJ Williams was extremely inconsistent this season. He had a couple good games and made some good plays, but he is not a player, that is even comparable to Patrick Robinson. Patrick Robinson was one of the best third or slot corners in the league. I mean, he's going to make an enormous impact as soon as he steps on the field next season. We signed him to a 4-year deal, so I'm extremely excited. Marshawn Lattimore, Eli Apple at 2, and Patrick Robinson at 3 will be an amazing combo to watch. We're going to have one of the most locked down secondaries in the league, paired with, that corner core, and then Marcus Williams and Von Bell and all those, high runner safeties we have. So that's some excitement to be had, man. Like, seriously. With that second round pick, I feel like we should draft a coverage linebacker or, or another defensive lineman. We need to put that second round pick towards the defensive side of the ball, because God knows that we don't need it on the offensive side. And that brings me into my next point, which is the return of Cameron Meredith. We were short at receiver for the entire last 8 games of the season. It was literally Michael Thomas and a bunch of undraftees. Okay, when people looked at our offensive production and said that we were getting worse and worse and worse, it wasn't because of our team in itself. It was because of injuries. We were losing, so we lost Meredith for almost the entire season. We signed Dez Bryant. He tore his Achilles. We had Brandon Marshall. We released him. Ted Ginn Jr. was battling injuries all season. Traquan Smith wasn't really I'm not gonna say he wasn't impactful, but he wasn't doing enough to be, prided as a number 2 extremely good, wide receiver. But he does add depth and talent to the roster. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing him. I'm just saying. So the return of Cameron Meredith is going to help our extremely thin receiving core, a lot. So number 3, along with that receiving core claim with, Cameron Meredith coming back, I'm going to add another addition to the receiving core. And, if we re-sign Dez Bryant with the veterans minimum, he's going to impact our receiving core a ton. This is going to give us 3 dominant receivers in Michael Thomas, Cameron Meredith, and Dez Bryant, all able to go up and moss somebody in the end zone, and then have Ted Ginn Jr. come in on plays we want to break away on. It's going to add a lot of dynamic unpredictability to our offense that we need badly after what happened this season. Along with that, we have the fire in that man Sheldon Rankins' stomach. Our entire defensive line is going to be playing out of their minds again next season, and with the addition of that third corner, it's going to give them time to get to the quarterback, because the ball isn't going to be getting thrown out every 2 seconds. All right. The corners are going to lock them down, man. We have a lot of exciting things to think about this season, and our defensive line play has to be one of them. Now, with all the returning injured players and the draft picks we do have, it's going to make for a pretty solid New Orleans Saints team. I'm extremely excited for next season because I can't wait to see how our team responds to what happened. We could easily make another deep run in the playoffs and be the Patriots of the NFC. I want Drew Brees to lead his team to a Super Bowl more than anything, and next year it's primed to happen. Third time's a charm, guys. Third time's the charm. There's no way in God's name we're getting. If we lose in the playoffs, it's not going to be by something out of the ordinary that shouldn't happen, like the Minneapolis Miracle and what happened this year versus the Rams. We need to be excited about next season. As Saints fans, we can't dwell and bring attention to the fact that what happened this year happened, because everybody is just going to clown us. We're making ourselves look like crybabies, man. And I've realized that, and I'm not going to sit here and complain anymore about what happened, because what happened happened and it's done. We just have to sit here and look towards next season and realize that there's a lot of things we can be excited about. Another thing I'm really interested to see, you know, how it goes down, is the Teddy Bridgewater thing. Are we going to re-sign him, or are we going to let Taysom Hill be our backup quarterback? I honestly want us to let Teddy Bridgewater go. I understand he only played one game this season versus an extremely good Carolina Panthers defense. I don't say we need to let him go because he's bad. I want to let him go because I want the white Lamar Jackson. I want to see that man Taysom Hill take control of a team when Drew Brees retires. I'm excited to see that, and I want to see that more than anything. So, Teddy, I'm sorry. I love you, but I'm going to have to, I want Taysom Hill to explode. I want him to be as good as he should be. To be honest, at this point, I'm rambling. Just things you should be excited about this season is the return of Ted Ginn. Definitely the return of Patrick Robinson, because he's going to help our secondary so much. That missing link is no longer going to be missing. All right. So y'all NFL fans, y'all watch out. Well, y'all watch out for our secondary, because it's going to be ice. The return of Cameron Meredith. We've been missing receiving depth all year. We need Cameron Meredith back, and I'm excited for him to come back. I hope we re-sign him along with Dez Bryant. If we re-sign both of them, that's an extraordinary move by Sean Payton, because you cannot re-sign Dez Bryant and not re-sign Cameron Meredith. Dez Bryant's old. He can't be out there every play. We need to re-sign Cameron Meredith and Dez Bryant. We can't or just Cameron Meredith. Dez Bryant doesn't have to be included. We also have to go out and try to get a tight end. The Packers are cutting Jimmy Graham. I'm not saying we go for him because I hate Jimmy Graham. The amount that I dislike Jimmy Graham is insane. But yeah, with all of those players coming back, with our team fired up, this should be a phenomenal season. We do have an extremely difficult schedule, though. And later this week, I'm going to be making a way too early record predictions video where I predict what the Saints are going to go next season. I said 13-3 last season. I predicted it completely right. I said we were going to lose to Minnesota, which we won against. And then I said we were going to lose to Dallas and we were going to lose to Carolina. Yeah, I got 2 of those games right and I said we were going 13-3. So I think I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to what the team's going to go, because I did pretty well. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see from me in the future. I'm just here to tell you we have a lot of stuff to be looking forward to next season. Our team's going to be fired up. We're getting a lot of injuries back. That second round draft pick is going to help us immensely if we don't trade up in the draft for a first round pick. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. Free agency is going to be fun. We do not have the most cap space in the world, but we have enough to make a splash and do some things that we need to, and assess some things we need to assess. So yeah. Get excited, guys. I'm telling you, right? Get excited for this season, because it's going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one. Our team is going to be playing with some grit, man. Just be ready. And we're playing the Texans this year, and ooh, I want to smoke them so bad, bro. Ooh, don't ask why. I just do. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know all the things you want me to do, because believe it or not, y'all's suggestions are what keep me afloat. So in the comments, let me know what y'all want me to do, because I have to know, or else what's the point of me making videos if I'm not making what you guys want to watch? So drop some suggestions. This Thursday, I will be having a video coming out called Way Too Early Record Predictions for the New Orleans Saints. I'll be predicting our record way too early, like before the Super Bowl even comes. So yeah, drop some suggestions, like the video, subscribe if you're new, leave some comments. I read all of them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and yeah, adios.